Wow.
Hey, what's up guys? Infinite Movement Puppet here, and this is gonna be my first tutorial. I know that a lot of people have been asking what platforming was, so I decided that my first tutorial is gonna be about platforming. Platforming, I would like to say, has been originated by me and I Am Dynamics. There might be other definitions of platforming out there, but I haven't really seen anyone use it the way that we have in the past, and hopefully this can expand on your guys' move pools. Some good platformers to watch are I Am Dynamics, Corrupted, and people who take it to the next level like Mez. Clocking is pretty much platform on crack, I would say. Okay, what is a platform? So pretty much the definition of platform is a flat base created with one hand while your other hand maneuvers around it. You guys might see me do this a lot in my shows, but it's what I like to call a normal platform. This is a normal platform. What makes it the platform is this flat base, which yeah, you could actually, there's two sides, or maybe even three or four maybe. So this whole area is flat. If I were to, like, maybe if I had another finger point out that way, then it would not be a platform. But from my perspective, this is the platform. It is flat, and it would be easier for me to maneuver around it. It is a good tool to use by traveling the grid. It's a very good grid work tool, so it'll probably I hope that it helps all you guys maneuver around the grid as well. But you want a front hand and a back hand, or a bottom hand and a top hand. What makes the platform great is that you could be at any perspective, and literally it doesn't change. Like you still use the platform. Okay, and the important things to know about platforms are that there are four sides that you want to primarily use: the backhand of both your hands and the backhand, front and backhands of both your hands. Some important things to know, what I like to call the flip. When you have a platform here, it is always good to know that you can just flip your backhand whenever you want, and it's good to dissect. What I mean by dissecting is moving one hand and then moving the other hand, following it later on. This is what makes the platform mobile. You don't even have to be at this perspective. I know a lot of people like doing this perspective. Dynamics does that a lot. Also, there's these things that I like to call accessories, or pretty much finger isolations or digits that I like to add to my platforms. What I mean by that is when you're doing the platform, you can do a digit here and then dissect. Digit here, then dissect. You could do like a cause and effect where you're doing a digit, maybe a thumb digit there, and then dissect, you know? You can come down here, come up here. Use your grid. Do not stay in one place unless, you know, unless you want to, I mean, I guess. Another thing to experiment with is your negative space with your platforms. It starts getting a lot more complex when your platform, there's less flatness to your platforms. I don't know how to say that, but what I mean by that is technically this could be a platform right here, and this would be a negative space, and this would be a negative space. This would also be a negative space, but this is the platform, and I know that the negative space is right here. So what I can do is do the flip and then follow. Like I can do a flip, follow, do an accessory here, and then follow more of your negative space. Oh yeah, here. The platform's perspective is now changed. I can come dissect here, flip, and then do something, I don't know, whatever you want. That pretty much sums up what platforming is, and I hope that everyone can use it however they want. You can add dials. You can add dials to your platforms. Maybe King Tuts. I don't know. I haven't really King Tut with platforming before, but have fun, guys.
Yeah.